Everyone's a part of it, not only the client, but the family, and they're there to care for each and every person. A wonderful, wonderful person, Cricket Wheeler, who you're going to be hearing from next, is one of those people who asked for help, and our Community House of Hope was there to offer that help. Please listen carefully and give a warm welcome to Cricket Wheeler.
Thank you so much. I thought there would be a picture of my mom up. Is there one? I was going to introduce her. She would have been 92 in February, and it was a difficult time going back, thinking about my time at our Community House of Hope. But having the opportunity to be here and share witness to what a magical place it is, I realized it was something I should do. So here we go. From the street, it looks like a typical 4-bedroom, 2-bath home. But inside, one finds a gift like no other. Last September, the front doors opened, and my mother and I were welcomed with smiling faces and gentle voices. In just a matter of minutes, their warm embrace just washed over us. Mom soon remarked, "It feels like everyone here likes their job." And that was the realization that gave her tremendous comfort. Her spirits were truly dampened when she was under the care of not that nice people. She simply didn't understand how anyone choosing to work in healthcare could be so cold. We knew we'd found a special place. See, my mom had been in the hospital 7 times during the previous 11 months. In between hospital visits, she stayed at a rehab facility with the hope that she'd get strong enough to come home. She had advanced Parkinson's, and it was a late diagnosis. But each time at the rehab, she took 1 step forward and several steps backwards, and we realized she wasn't coming home. And that's when we found our Community House of Hope, a place that does indeed give hope. Hope that the last few weeks, days, hours, breaths are comfortable. Her room was lovely. After settling in, it didn't take long before she engaged in one of her favorite activities, eating. The caregivers were happy to satisfy any craving, and in her case, it was most often chocolate ice cream. They knew that seemingly small pleasure meant so much. Meals were made to order, and the caregivers were just a bell ring away. I'll never forget Angie's face. Thank you so much for all of your love. Meals were, I knew her needs were being met, and that gave me peace of mind. Even at this most difficult time, I was really able to go home, get a good night's sleep, and get up and go back in the morning. Meals, music, television, company, personal hygiene, foot rubs, and much more, all given with loving hands. But in thinking back to that time and knowing how important it was to meet her physical needs, I cannot help but say that I cannot help but say that she received something even more important: dignity. Sorry. At a time where there were no more chapters to write and no more memories to make, when there are no more dreams to be realized, being worthy of respect was my mother's richest reward. Each and every caregiver and every volunteer treated my mother with respect. They were all interested to know who she was, what her life had been like, and what she was proud of. And they giggled at her jokes, and she had lots of jokes. They saw her They saw the real her, the soul of a life well lived, and not just her broken body. Dignity, empathy, and acceptance. These are the building blocks of unconditional love showered over each resident living at 348 West Avenue de los Orbelos. Their kind of love has no terms. It's given without consideration of race, religion, economic status, or gender. When I asked my friend Ann Buxey, a PhD in mythology, to help me define those terms, she shared, unconditional love is an agreement of the heart empowered by empathy. An agreement of the heart empowered by empathy. Shouldn't we all follow in those footsteps? Anne went on, empathy is a holy passion and patience placed within each of us that enables us to bear with one another, to suffer with them. It passes understanding because it is divine. It is my belief that our community house of hope is God's love at work. Their greatest gifts are of the heart. And it is my prayer that they will be able to take the hands of many more residents and their families in the future and guide them on this road well traveled. They certainly held me up every step of the way, and for that I am very thankful.
What a blessing that our community house of hope could be there for Cricket's mom. But the truth of the matter is there's a way